I have a collection of Railfan DVDs that were filmed by Green Frog Productions, Pentrax, JPM Productions, and some others. Most of these are presented as a series of short video sequences, some only a few seconds long, with some descriptive narration of the railroad action. I thought it might be fun to put together a video of my layout in that style. Usually they start with a little photo montage, sometimes in black and white, set to music. So let's do it. We open with a scene from West Mill Yard where SW9 switcher number 8951 is pulling a couple of Kingsport and Western boxcars. The KP&W is my freelanced road. The 8951 is the workhorse of West Mill Yard, whether it's building trains or making deliveries to yard-side industries. This gon of scrap is going to nearby Sal's Salvage. Sal's Salvage is seen in the foreground. As cars roll by, you can also see the Canton Box Company in the background. '8951 makes a one boxcar delivery to Canton Box. As another string of cars is lined into West Mill Yard, SD9 6922 is idling, waiting for its chance to work the car float. Loading the car float takes care. In order to maintain balance and not have cars go into the drink, we have to load it one side at a time, 2 or 3 cars at a time. These coal hoppers came in on a coal transfer from the Kingsport and Western's Mayfield Yard. Here's a look at Mayfield Yard as one of those coal transfers has just been dispatched towards West Mill. The KP&W has a connection with the Lehigh Valley here at Mayfield, and a lot of coal traffic from mines on the LV is funneled from Mayfield into the Hudson Valley by West Mill. Here the train arrives at West Mill. That RS3 unit is making its great Alco sounds. To access the yard, the train has to pass by WM Tower, seen here. Here comes another coal transfer from Mayfield, this one with pooled KP&W and Lehigh Valley power. Another day, another coal train from Mayfield. This one is all KP&W power. GP9 RS3 consist on this one. You'll notice a Penn Central freight is idling in the background there, waiting for its chance to access West Mill Yard. More KP&W action. We have a meet between a coal train with pooled KP&W B&O power from Binghamton, New York, meeting a Williams Yard to Binghamton manifest freight. The Williams Yard to Binghamton run is known as the Weeby. This is Weeby 4. Another day, another Weeby, rolling through West Mill Yard on its way to Binghamton. Penn Central, Bloomberg Turn, taking the branch up the Catskill Mountains to do some work at Bloomberg's Industrial Park. A GE U-28C makes itself heard as it pulls a string of empties out of West Mill Yard. And a pooled-powered Penn Central B&O run with loaded hoppers makes itself just as heard, also leaving West Mill past WM Tower. As Switcher 8951 switches local industries, that Penn Central B&O unit train returns 2 days later with a string of empties. The train will be coming to a stop here at West Mill. That Penn Central lead unit will be cut off and replaced by the 2 KP&W F7As seen on the right side. Hey, let's go north a little bit to Selkirk Yard. Here we can see a train coming off the Boston and Albany line with a typical consist of F7A, GP9B, F7A. An FP7 blats its horn, followed by a GP38-2. A pair of FP7s handle a loaded coal train through Selkirk. GP30, GP38-2, and a U30C with a loaded coal train. Penn Central Extra 2228 with a GP30 F7B consist rolls by with a mixed freight. Another lash up for a Boston and Albany run rolls by a transfer run from Selkirk for Mechanicville, New York. The Mechanicville transfer is headed by a GP30 still in its New York Central livery and a Penn Central F7B. The train is seen arriving at Mechanicville. You can see Delaware and Hudson Power in the background. This train departing Mechanicville, powered by a U33C, F7B, and Boston and Maine GP18. Turning now to Kingsport, it's an F-unit extravaganza as 2 KP&W trains cross Ulster Avenue. Penn Central action at Kingsport in the form of 3 units still in their Pennsylvania livery An ST-35, F-7B, and F-7A pull out of Kingsport. Heavy Penn Central power in the form of 2 U-boats and a GP-38-2 crossing Ulster Avenue. We'll finish our tour of the Kingsport Division as 1 U-boat battles the upgrade, pulling a string of empty hoppers with some assistance from a helper set, a pair of GP-38-2s. That concludes our tour of the Kingsport and Western. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation of rail fanning on the KP&W, and we hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.